our next poet is Mark Walsh. Mark, come on up and let us know a little bit about yourself.
Good afternoon. How's everyone doing today? Good. Thank you to the organizers for putting this all together. I'm very excited to be participating in the inaugural send-off of the Plymouth Poetry Festival. So my name is Mark Walsh. By day, and even today, I am a professor of English and philosophy at Massasoit Community College. By afternoon, as in today, I am a reader of poetry submissions for the Lilly Poetry Review. And in the afternoons and the evenings, I like to think of myself as a poet and an occasional drummer, but more poet these days than drummers. So I would like to read a couple of poems for you today. The first one is a poem that was a commissioned poem. And this is the first time that this ever happened to me, and I was very delighted. I teach at the Brockton campus of Massasoit Community College, and I've developed a working relationship with the poet laureate of Brockton, Mass, Philip Hossaurus. And Philip had, asked me to participate in this collaborative art project with a mosaic artist by the name of Emily Bergarva. And Emily made 6 mosaic pieces, and then we were all ushered into the art gallery, and we picked the one that we wanted to do. And so I have a photo of the one that I can even hand around. So this is the mosaic piece of art that I selected. We all wrote poems, and then a photo of the mosaic, and then our poem was put on a plaque, and they're now sitting outside the side entrance of the Brockton Public Library main campus. So this is called Slow Wine. And this is really a love letter to the rough and tumble city I work in. Slow wine. A weed is a wonder, tempered by winter's crust and summer's weird heat, simmering with deep-coated growth, knowing a persistent secret, like shattered glass shards stitched into a picture. Pulled up each July without surrendering the root, multiple stalks climb for air in a September surge, steady bloom in a season's decay. This is slow wine, a refusal to ferment or convert to a thing consumed. Flowers steady in place and time. Fragmented light along dandelion shafts, a thing once broken is stronger by half. So this next poem I'd like to read, I was just very fortunate to have this accepted in a magazine called Rituals that comes out twice a year. It comes out of New Bedford, and the theme for this next issue of Rituals is going to be memory and nostalgia, and both of those things I believe are present in this poem, and it's called Observances. Observances. Thoreau knew an anthill could provide an afternoon's entertainment. Back much further, 12-year-olds were sent by parents to gather acorns for the tribe. One summer resort day, my buddy and I let our suburban minds hatch a swell idea. Grab up the Dayglow coffee cans repurposed as lounge chair ashtrays, dump them in the creek that ran under the cement swimming pool, and watch them tumble down the short falls just inside the tree line. A good hour's amusement before we got nabbed, loudly lectured, made to climb down slippery stones and gather up every dented can in our stubby reach. A large crowd enjoyed the justice. Later, we shrugged it off with a laugh, blind to the real crime. People of wilderness cultures rarely seek out adventures. Boredom is the god that gets us in the end. And then I'd just like to see if I can squeeze one more poem in. So this, how can I put this? We took an amazing trip to the Galapagos and Peru this time last year, and we really got ourselves in shape for it, my wife and I, and then when we came back, we just sat down, and we sat down for 7 months. But when you sit down for 7 months when you're 32, versus when you sit down for 7 months when you're 56 or so. It's a different story. So I was noticing changes in my life that brought about this poem called Banisters. Banisters were things to slide down or touch lightly to make them feel less alone as you climbed up to somewhere else. Now legs lift heavier, thighs ache, a flooded knee forces a tighter grip. The newel post knows full weight bearing down through the hand is a cathedral brace. As I reach the top tread and regain my balance before the next step, it's the voice of Bukowski I hear in Strange Welcome. You're getting old boy. Age is never marked by time, but by what steadies us. Thank you.